So first off, thank you guys for voting. It has been decided that the first Friday of every month is going to be a Q&A recorded session. So you're going to send in your questions and I'm going to answer your questions. Now, because of time limitations, I can only take up to 10 questions at a time. So it's on a first come, first serve basis. I'm going to create an email for that, and I'm going to put that email in my description. It's going to be an email specifically for anyone who has a question for that video. It's not to sell my service, it's not to ask about my service, it's just going to be specifically for that purpose. And I would love if people don't spam that email, because then I'll have to close it and I'll have to open up another email or find another way to get people to contact me, which I think the email is probably the most convenient. Now, first news is that Google seems to be having a change of heart when it comes to AI. Google has announced, this was a few hours ago, that we don't want merchants using AI in their reviews, and probably they don't even want people who are reviewing services to use AI. But you know, if I went to a restaurant, I had a great time, and I just wanted to, and a restaurant owner was like, you know, you have to leave me a review, I would just type out the review. But I know some people who would just, you know, go to OpenAI and, you know, generate a great review and paste it in there. Now, if someone does that for you, Google is not going to like it, because Google is going to assume you're doing it for yourself. Now, I know there are business owners that were doing this. And so if you do this or have done this and you have a bunch of reviews that are AI generated, Google has asked that you mark those as spam, because if it's not marked, my assumption, and Google has not said this, is that if Google detects that there's AI in your reviews, whether it's a product review, whether it's a service review, whether it's a local business review, or any kind of review, you know, even though this has been announced for the Merchant Center, but by and large, if it's any kind of review, you're going to be flagged. Your business is going to be flagged for manual review, and if the manual review finds that there is an element of AI in your content or your reviews, you're going to be flagged. Now, the thing to understand about Merchant Center is that Google is, you know, trying to clean up the space. So there are a lot of sellers on Merchant Center that are not active. There are a lot of sellers that are scamming people, and Google wants to clean that up. And so what a seller would normally do on Google Merchant Center when they're opening up and, you know, they're trying to gain some traction, is that they will ask their friends to, or people, to hire people from Fiverr, and not maybe ask friends, but they'll hire people on Fiverr who make these reviews. They sell these reviews, and so they will go on to and they review your product. Even though they have not purchased the product, they review your product, they'll say it's a great product. And people have been doing this on Amazon forever, and Google's Merchant Center too forever. So if that's the case and you've done that, Google has given you an opportunity till the 1st of January is my understanding, to go ahead and clean it up. You know, before they start cleaning this thing up for you. The second most important announcement from Google's Merchant Center has been to add support to your Merchant Center account. Now, Google has said this is going to be mandatory for all merchants in Google Merchant Center, and so support needs to be phone support, it needs to be live chat support, it needs to be email support. Now, I know a lot of people are not going to be comfortable, especially those who drop ship and they have a multitude of stores. They're not going to be comfortable just, you know, putting out even live chat, because they don't have people to do it. And honestly, I spoke to a merchant that I worked with a few days ago, and so we had a live chat on our website, and then there were just many people who were just wasting time and they didn't really want to buy anything. So if that's the case, now you probably don't have an option if you want to sell your products via Merchant Center, because that's the way they've done it. Setting it up is easy. Just go to your Merchant Center account, just go out, click on add info, and then you can just add your support phone number, your live chat account, your email address, where customers can contact you when they have a problem. And just bear in mind, this is not for sales, this is for customer service. And so, you know, if someone buys your product and they have a problem with it, the Google Merchant Center wants to make sure that there's a place that they can contact you at. and probably ask for a refund or a replacement of the product. And so keep that in mind. This is till January 2024. There is another video coming up on using semantic networks, and a lot of people have asked me privately if I'm going to make a video on semantic networks. And yes, I'm going to. Yeah, the upcoming video is going to be about semantic networks. The thing to bear in mind is that this is another one of those terms that is causing confusion, and is just a made-up term, honestly, with a lot of jargon associated with it. But if you're someone who's having a problem wrapping your head around this jargon, I'm going to make a series of videos that mainly go over and just talk about just simplifying a lot of this stuff for you. So subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you're notified whenever this goes live. I hope you like the video, and I'll see you in the next video.